For 3 years, Clara and I had painted a picture of idyllic domesticity. We shared an apartment, our finances, and our dreams. We even started saving for a house, a modest place to call our own. I believed we were partners, equals in this journey. What I didn't know was that Clara had a different definition of together, one that involved deceit and a healthy dose of self-interest. The first sign of trouble emerged as an innocent glance at our joint savings account. We diligently transferred a portion of our income each month towards our house fund. I wasn't obsessed with tracking every penny, but when I logged in to transfer a sum, a chilling realization dawned upon me. $70,000 had vanished. Panic clawed at my throat. I assumed it was a bank error, a glitch in the system. I called Clara, her voice light and airy on the other end. "Hey babe, what's up?" she asked, her tone deceptively casual. "Hey, did you withdraw money from our account?" I inquired, my voice carefully neutral. "Oh, that yeah. I made an investment," she replied, her nonchalance bordering on infuriating. "An investment with $70,000? My voice sharpened. "What kind of investment?" "I'll explain everything when I get home," she said dismissively, brushing off my concern. "Don't stress." But I couldn't shake off the unease. Clara wasn't the type to make impulsive financial decisions. Something about her tone, the way she so easily dismissed my questions, sent shivers down my spine. I waited for her return, my anxiety mounting with each passing hour. Finally, she arrived, her cheerful facade slipping as she saw the storm brewing in my eyes. "What the hell is this?" I demanded, thrusting the manila folder containing property documents into her hands. Her face paled. "It's not what you think," she stammered, her eyes darting nervously around the room. Don't you dare," I interrupted, my voice rising. "You took our money, our savings, to buy a house. With your ex? Explain that." Clara sighed, the picture of exasperated innocence. "Look, Derek found this amazing investment opportunity. The market's hot right now." "Derek?" I scoffed, incredulous. "Are you serious? You used our money, to buy a house with your ex without even asking me?" "It's not like that," she snapped, her composure crumbling. "This is for us. I thought you'd be happy." "Happy?" I echoed, my voice dripping with sarcasm. "You went behind my back, drained our savings, and tied yourself to your ex. How the hell is that for us?" Clara crossed her arms, her eyes narrowing. "We're partners," she declared. "I didn't think I needed your permission to make a smart financial decision." "Partners?" I scoffed. "Partners don't lie and steal," I retorted, my anger boiling over. "You know what? I'm done talking. You better fix this. Fix it." "I don't need to fix anything," she retorted, her voice laced with defiance. "You're overreacting." The next few days were a tense standoff. Clara attempted to act as if nothing had happened, but I wasn't about to let her off the hook. I consulted a lawyer who confirmed my suspicions. Since the funds originated from our joint account, I had a legal claim to the property. Determined to reclaim what was rightfully mine, I decided to sell the house. If Clara wanted to play dirty, so could I. She spent increasing amounts of time at her investment property, conveniently absent from our shared apartment. This provided the perfect opportunity. I contacted a real estate agent and put the house on the market. Clara, oblivious to my actions, was in for a rude awakening. When she discovered the house was under contract, all hell broke loose. "Where is my house?" she shrieked, storming into the living room, her face contorted with fury. "Your house?" I replied, not looking up from my laptop. "You mean the house you bought with my money? I sold it." Her jaw dropped. You did what?" "You heard me," I said, standing up. "I sold it. And before you start, I made sure the money's in an account you can't touch." "You had no right," she shrieked, her voice rising. "No right? Are you kidding me? You had no right to drain our joint account and buy a house with your ex?" "Don't pretend this was about us," I cut her off. "If it was, you would have talked to me first. Instead, you went behind my back with your ex of all people." Clara shook her head, pacing the room. "You're so petty," she hissed. "You don't see the big picture? That house was going to appreciate in value. We could have rented it out, flipped it, saved it. You don't get to justify this, not anymore, I interrupted. But Clara wasn't done. The sale of the house only fueled her determination to get her own back. She unleashed a campaign of character assassination, spreading malicious rumors about me to our friends and family. I was branded a heartless opportunist, a man who had stolen his partner's dream. I had to fight back. I set the record straight, exposing Clara's deceit and her reckless financial decisions. The truth, however slowly, began to emerge. Clara, desperate to salvage her reputation, resorted to increasingly desperate measures. She forged a legal document claiming I had consented to the house purchase. The forgery was amateurish and easily detected, but it served as a chilling reminder of the lengths she was willing to go to. Then came the threats. Derek, emboldened by Clara's actions, began contacting me, demanding his share of the proceeds from the house sale. I ignored him initially, but his threats grew more insistent, more menacing. "Contact me again," I texted him, "and I'll report you for harassment." Then I blocked his number. The final straw came when Clara broke into my apartment. I returned home to find her rummaging through my drawers, her face a mask of fury. "What the hell are you doing?" I shouted, my voice booming. She jumped, startled. "I'm taking what's mine," she hissed, her eyes blazing. "Yours." "Get out," I commanded, my voice cold. "Get out before I call the cops." She glared at me, spitting out a string of venomous insults before storming out. I changed the locks the next day and installed a sophisticated security system. Clara's last-ditch effort was a letter from her lawyer demanding half of the proceeds from the house sale. I didn't even dignify it with a response. Instead, I instructed my lawyer to countersuit, demanding the return of the $70,000 she had illicitly withdrawn from our joint account. When she realized she was fighting a losing battle, Clara finally backed down. I haven't heard from her since. Moving on wasn't easy. Selling that house wasn't just about recouping my financial losses. It was about reclaiming my sense of self, my sense of control. Clara had thought she could manipulate me and walk all over me, but her entitlement and greed ultimately left her with nothing. Now I'm planning my future, this time on my own terms. The money I recovered is safe, and I'm using it to buy a house, a true home, one that reflects my values, my dreams, and my hard-earned independence. As for Clara, I've heard whispers that she's still living with Derek, struggling to make ends meet. Perhaps, just perhaps, they deserve each other. Looking back, I don't regret anything. Sometimes the only way to deal with entitlement is to stand your ground, to take back what's yours, and to move on, stronger and wiser. Subscribe to my channel for more stories of betrayal, redemption, and the unexpected twists of life. You never know who's truly on your side, even those closest to you.